All right. I am live and I'm going to be continuing Nino Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Let me see, what session is this? Or what shot is this, as I probably should refer it as such. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What do we got? What do we got? How long has it been since I last played this? It's gotta be. Fuck, how long was it? It's been a long time, too. Okay. I haven't touched this since October 9th, and that was because I was more focused on some Halloween games. Okay, so this is shot number 17. Yeah. Man, what a game this is so far. Although, last time I left off, it felt like I could have ended where I was, but but the White Witch is still yet to be dealt with, and yeah. Okay, real quick, I'm just gonna give my controller a cleaning. I need to consider getting like gloves or something to keep the gunk out of the controllers. God, that stuff's like that shit is annoying as hell. You know what? Be right back. I'm gonna see if air cleaning will help with this. All right, give me a moment. Got a air can of air. I want to see if is this shit flammable. Is there like a okay? Okay, so I got my can of air, and I'm just gonna what do you call it? Okay. Thought this stuff would help, but it doesn't seem to be doing that for me. Okay. 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 I'm gonna let that air dry a little bit before I get started. I know I could have done that before I streamed, but I figure what the hell. So yeah, Ni no Kuni, fantastic game so far. Like, I have not been disappointed with that game. It is so damn good. You know, I might get something for my niece for her birthday, because she just turned 20. Let's see. I'm actually going to see if she's got anything on her wish list. Where is she? Yeah, because she's on my, what you call it? She's actually one of my friends on Steam. Alright. Give me a moment. Okay. Got anything on your wish list? Where? Okay. Hold on a minute. Okay. Okay. Hold on a minute. Oh, there it is. I was like wondering where the wish list was. Okay. What she got? Dark Souls. Oh goodness. Okay. She's got a few good. Wait, Hades. She doesn't own Hades yet? What? Huh. Okay. Well, alright. Okay. Oh, shit. Uh, I was just checking a few things and, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was just checking a few things because, well, my niece's birthday was today, and I was, like, looking up her wish list on Steam, seeing if there was anything she would have wanted from it, and, well, let's just say the games she has on her wish list are like $25 or more. So I was just like, although she sure played a shit ton of Elden Ring though. I mean, based on achievements, I mean 37 out of 42. I'm like, fuck. She must have really liked that one or something. So yeah. But yeah, Elden Ring and back to this one. And also, I was letting my controller air dry because of I was disinfecting it. Also, I'm trying to get like some of that gunk off the fucking controller, and shit, I need to consider finding like measures to prevent that shit from getting on my controller, because I hate having that nasty shit on there. So I guess gloves might help, but because I don't know if I know. One of these days when I have the cocktail stick. Hold on. Earbuds. Do you mean Q-tips? Do you mean Q-tips? That's what I call it here. Cotton swabs. To be more specific. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Cocktail stick. Let me see what those look like. Fuck, I can't fucking see shit. Oh, I see. They look like giant ass toothpicks. Although I do not want to use toothpicks, because I don't want to get those sons of bitches stuck in there. So, just okay. I'll consider it. But I was letting the disinfectant stuff like air dry, so that's why it was taking me a while to get this started. Yeah. Just a bit of a heads up about the weekend. Man, my voice is cracking a bit. Just a bit of a heads up regarding the weekend. I'm probably not going to be streaming tomorrow because I have to go to work tomorrow. Well, technically it's training, but it's a work day anyway. So just to simplify the term here, I got work tomorrow. I don't get off until 6. And it takes me nearly 3 hours because bus. I know what people are going to say, well, whoa, why don't I just get myself a driver's license and all that shit? Yeah, good point. Point well said. I don't have a driver's license, that's the thing. And, shit, I can get around by bus no problem, really. And in all fairness, like, I can listen to music, or, watch videos, whatever the fuck, for like 2.5 hours. It doesn't bug me. Besides, I tend to work on like projects here and there whenever I'm on the bus, so it works out. I find ways to keep myself occupied. That's the whole. I mean, sure, driving would have been more convenient because it would take me less time to get home. It's just, that's the thing. I don't have a license, so maybe one of these days I'll look into getting myself a license, because there are some jobs out there that... Yeah, good point, too. Shit, if anything, if I did have a driver's license, here's my strategy. I would take the bus to go to work, and I would drive the car to run errands. MOT? I figured insurance was going to be the big pain in the ass part, but... what's MOT? Oh, maintenance. So yeah, one of my... Like I said, if I ever got myself a driver's license... Again, I would practically use the car for errands and such, but if I'm going to work, I don't have a problem taking the bus most of the time or half the time. If it saves gas, that's kind of my big reasoning for not relying on the car all the time. So, but if I need to go to the store, oh god, the car would be much more fucking handy for stuff like that. That way I don't have to fucking lug bags all the damn time heading back home. Because that happens. I mean, I had to call an Uber one time because it was actually raining and I had groceries on my hands, so I didn't want to risk getting sick. I mean, it only cost me like $15 for the trip back anyway, but I did take myself to the store like by bus, so yeah, it worked out. I mean, and I usually only resort to taking Ubers if I had a good reason to fucking take it. Like if I'm stranded at the bus station because the last bus didn't fucking show up for some dumb reason, or if it's pouring out fucking rain while I'm on my way back home from the store. That's which is not that expensive to make that trip really. So anyway. Okay, let's oh yeah, so something unfortunate happened earlier today. I had something no, I had Bob Ross running on my Roku because he's got like a weekly, or he's got a all week like live stream like his episodes and such because his birthday was recent. So his YouTube channel is like running episodes all week. And I usually have it like to fall asleep or to kind of, what do you call it, like Bob Ross actually. I mean, as far as like his Joy Painting series, I mean it's um for some odd reason, like his Joy Painting series actually does help me uh fall asleep because the way he talks, it's not super loud, it's very calming. Uh, let's face it, like watching him paint is both fascinating, but it can also really bore someone to fucking. It can bore someone if they're if they're like getting sleepy and shit. So what I'm saying is like it's fascinating to watch Bob Ross as he paints because his paintings are fucking gorgeous. It's just it's not stimulating to keep oneself up, so it's easier to I just find it easier to sleep. I mean, if I'm having trouble sleeping, I usually resort to watching him because it actually he like is the content he produced then really did fucking help. I actually like found out myself because I was like, oh, what the hell? I'll watch some Bob Ross and I fell asleep. Then I did it again. I'm like, holy shit, this guy's actually helping me fall asleep because I there are times I have trouble sleeping. So and I used to take like melatonin fucking pills or gummies or some shit like that to help, uh but doing so actually kind of makes me oversleep, so it's just I I was able to find that out. But anyway, to get to the point I was saying, I had Bob Ross like live stream of uh running last night, and then I left it running because I figured, oh, what the hell, I'll just keep it running, as like background noise while I'm doing chores and such. That I kept hearing my Roku uh going to like some specific streaming service, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I keep hearing the same sound like doo 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 or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So I turned off the power strip, restarted it because the Roku's connected to it, so it restarts the Roku, and I figured, okay, there's something fucking weird going on with the Roku, and then did it again, and then I unplugged the batteries, put in new ones, and it still kept fucking doing it. So there's something fucking weird going on with the remote, and shit. So I think my remote might be busted. I don't know what the fuck caused it. I mean, I didn't abuse it or anything, so say I think my remote was malfunctioning, but you know, if it, it's kind of funny because I was actually kind of thinking of getting a new one for specific features, like maybe higher. What is it? Um, I was actually planning on getting another Roku, like one for my own, like based to my interests. So the Roku I had was actually a rather affordable one. Like it'll do 1080 no problem, but 4K doesn't support that. So I think I'm gonna go for one that is 4K compatible, and that's more of like a kind of a forward thinking approach, because one of these days, if I ever get a new TV, which I still got mine in my room, but it's seen better days. When I get like a new television or televisions, depending on which one needs to get replaced, that's when I'm gonna switch from that to the 4K ones. Just because 4K is more common stay now. So, I mean, I'm only going with the times whenever it necessitates. I'm not gonna just get a new 4K because 4K. Like when 8K TVs become more like because I do think some of those exist, but it's not like readily. It's not as accessible. But once those become accessible, I'm like, I'll wait. I'll wait until my 4K fucking craps out. Then I'll get the new shiny fucking TV that everyone wants to go nuts about. So and actually, I am using a TV here, but I mean, I'll keep this until I have enough saved up for a monitor. Because, like I said, I'm only using a TV as a secondary or as a second display source, just as a makeshift. Just as a makeshift. What the fuck you want to call it? Just as a makeshift display source. That's kind of my reasoning for using the TV at the moment, because I really don't want to blow like hundreds of dollars on fucking just on a new monitor when I could just make do with a TV for now, save up, and then go for that. Although I don't mind a TV because I actually like how big it is. So maybe, just maybe, I'll consider getting like a monitor maybe close to that size, but I'll see. I might consider what do you call them, the curved ones. I'm not saying that was a better example, but I'm talking about like I might consider getting one of those curved ones, because you can actually like it's not as I actually it's funny because I originally wasn't thinking going for the curved ones, because it's like, oh, what's the big fucking deal? Then I saw them in action. I'm like, okay, I can see why the curved ones are. Some people like them. It's because you're not having to. Because let's say I'm looking at an angle right here, ooh, I can see the street, but if I'm looking right here, it looks like it's. What do you call it? Like I'm looking at a different what do you call it? From a different angle or something. So I'll think about it. I'll just curved ones can remove glare. Oh yeah, all right. That's actually that might not be a bad idea then. Yeah, but as far as TVs are concerned, I'm definitely looking to replace mine in my room with a 4K, because I think 4Ks at Costco last time I checked they were like 230. It was either that or Fred Meyer, but I knew they were like 230, and the TV that's in my room, and the same as the one in here, which used to be my mom's, because I took it from her room. Uh, Same price. It was like 200, but the 4K ones that are of this size, they're like 230, because they're curved. It won't catch light from the sides. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I might consider curved. I mean, I'll just have to like take a look and see which ones, and and try to kind of having a reasonable budget. Other than the TV in my room, there is another one that I'm gonna look into getting replaced later, and it's the one downstairs, which is the bigger one. It's the biggest one in the house, and I know I'm spending like what, just as much as my PC for a TV like that. Not looking forward to that, but I mean, but the reason, I'm gonna look into replacing the big TV downstairs someday, not right now, but someday, is because for some reason, and look, look, I don't want to talk shit about my brother too much on this, but I mean, this kind of was his doing. Uh, he watches a lot of stuff on Netflix, and let's just say the Netflix logo is burned into the image on the TV. Like, it's fucking like it's there, and I'm just like, oh my god. Like, if I'm trying to like watch it, that fucking logo is just gonna be, it's just gonna bug me, and I'm like, ah. So, yeah, that's why I'm gonna look at. Also, I'm gonna try to find. And also, when I get these damn things replaced, I'm also gonna try to find ways to prevent the fucking image burning in, because I'm getting that shit a lot lately. Because I'm noticing like there's a couple there's a couple areas that look a little burned in, like, and it's caused by the fucking what do you call them, black bars. When aspect ratios are concerned, so I'm starting to notice something about that. It is kind of annoying me just a tiny bit, but it's not that big of a deal. I just need to find a better way to prevent shit like that for. Yeah, but thanks to the ones I got, now I know better next time when I upgrade these sons of bitches. Avoid. Wait, OLED. Why OLED? I'm curious, because honestly, if there's something about OLED that is beneficial to prevent shit like this, then it's great. Okay, and I will start after this. Oh, and speak about OLED is what modern TV use and naturally dimmed over. Oh, okay, fair enough. By the way, speak about OLED. I did not get the OLED model of this. Because it's essentially like, oh, it's OLED for this, but I heard it doesn't really do jack shit compared to this, so I'm good with the normal model of this than the fucking OLED. Because I mean, look, if I got the OLED model of this fucking system, I mean, I would be paying what, $50 fucking dollars extra just for something that looks better on this, but doesn't really enhance the fucking, like, there wasn't much to the OLED that justified me going a little extra for it. Am I gonna play Mario Wonder eventually? Okay. Tears of the Kingdom, you can fucking wait a little longer. I'm actually might just go for Mario Wonder. I mean, like, I wasn't planning on getting new games right away, but look, if I'm gonna try to boost my channel a little bit, I might as well go ahead and fucking play Mario Wonder, because I heard that game is fucking trippy, and I heard it's actually kind of fun. It's funny because I was just like, I don't know, and then it sounded like people were enjoying it a bit. So, okay. So, I'll think about it. And speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, I did say, like, look, the one game, the one prerequisite. God, I hate fucking saying this. I hate saying stuff with R's and W's because I always get them fucking. I always get the names mixed up. Okay, so the one prerequisite game that I have put my foot down on before I even consider touching Tears of the Kingdom is Elden fucking Ring. Besides, after having played Breath of the Wild, and yes, I know Elden Ring is actually considered harder, but again, it's like, hey, it came out in between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and I figured, okay, if I enjoyed playing Tears of the Kingdom, even though I have issues with how it was executed in specific areas, what I'm saying is, like, I like how it starts. I love how it ends. It is everything in between that I have issues with. I mean, the sense of exploration was open. That's not bad on paper. It's just that it would have been nice if a lot of Breath of the Wild. It would have been nice if a lot of that optional content had a lot more variety to it, because after going through a lot of Breath of the Wild, I realized, oh shit, this kind of reminds me of this side quest, and this side quest, and this side quest, and this side quest. I'm just like, oh my god, is there any fucking variety to these damn side quests, or am I just doing the same shit over and over? And look, as much as I love Ni no Kuni, I'm kind of finding the same issue with that too. The only difference is I actually feel rewarded because I actually get shit that actually will help me progress through the game much more smoothly. Breath of the Wild doesn't really do that. And Ni no Kuni predates Breath of the Wild, so what the fuck? Okay, like, I love Ni no Kuni, but the side quests were monotonous the more I actually kind of dive deep in the game. And also, Derwin's side quests are the fucking worst. So, no, fuck that character, because it's a bunch of fetch quests and all that shit. Yeah, so, and listen, and this is my stance going into Tears of the Kingdom. Like, this is my expectations going into the Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not expecting a 10 out of 10 game. I'm not expecting a 10 out of 10 game. What I want out of Tears of the Kingdom at the very best is I want to see improvements from Breath of the Wild. Like, hey, like the stuff I was bitching about Breath of the Wild, I would like to see that fixed for Tears of the Kingdom. That's all I'm asking for. Like, I want to feel like the hundreds and hundreds of hours I spent on Tears of the Kingdom is going to be worth the fucking I mean, look, I know I'm spending like $70 for the game, but I know I'm going to play that one for fucking hours, so I'm not, I mean, if it was fucking shittily designed, then I would have been pissed, but, where are you, Ni no Kuni? I got you somewhere. Oh, wait a minute, I'm on recent games. I want installed. That's what I was, like, thrown off by him. Yeah. By the way, I'm doing Grim Fandango later tonight. Were you planning on streaming today, or what? I'm just asking before I start, because I wanted to manage time better on my end. Okay, I'm gonna have my coffee real quick. Moin, in case you didn't get my question, will you plan on streaming today or not? Is something going on my end, or no? Okay. Moin, are you still there? I was trying to, I was asking a question about whether you were streaming or not. Alright, are you streaming today or... Okay, Alan Wake 2? Oh, not tonight? Okay. Wait, so you are not streaming tonight? Is that correct? I'm just trying to make sure because you said yeah and then you said not tonight. So I'm just trying to figure out like. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, but anyway, I will be. Yeah, I'll be playing Ni no Kuni for a bit, and then when it starts getting darker, and maybe in about. I'll make this a 4-hour session unless I find a good stopping point before then. Uh, that, hmm? What's going on? So yeah, up until I get to a stopping point or 4 hours later, I will I'll stop there and then proceed to Grim Fandango, which is well, I mean, if my first impressions are to go anything about Grim Fandango, look, I don't think it's gonna top Metal Gear Solid for me in regards to the year it came out. Not trying to shit on Grim Fandango. I mean, I'm loving the fucking I love the tone of the game. I love the way it's set up. Also, Manny's voice is like too damn memorable, like right off the bat. Like I'm already liking his voice. Uh, and just a heads up, I did not name my computer after Eva from Grim Fandango, so it is not a triple fucking namesake. It just so happens that there's a character named Eva in Grim Fandango, and really, my computer's namesake is a double namesake. Evangelion and Metal Gear Solid. To emphasize how beastly of a machine it is, and also the fact that it's one big mama. That's why I gave it the name. I just thought it was a good mix, thought it was a fitting name. Fuck it. So what if I liked those two? So what if I liked Eva as well as Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater? Like, look, I may not be a diehard like Metal Gear fan, but I mean Snake Eater, holy shit, that game was so fucking good. And okay, and look, if there's a Metal Gear game I might have a second opinion over, it might be what is it, MGS2. And that's because I didn't play it's because I didn't play Guns of the Patriots and MGS5 prior. So. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna finish my coffee real quick while I'm. Okay, it's really weird holding my controlling with my right thumb. I'm trying to finish my coffee because I hate it when it gets lukewarm. I know I can just get myself a thermos to keep the. I mean, I have a hydro flask, but I want to resort to keeping it a water container because hydro flasks are not recommended to be cleaned in the dishwasher. October 9th. I mean, honestly, after defeating Shadar, I mean, didn't seem like a bad point to take a break that long, really. Probably a half hour. Just so I can, like, prep dinner and such. Which reminds me... Yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to, yeah, at some point I might take like a 10-minute break just to prep up, some of that, because oh god, what is it? Because one of the... I don't know if staple is what I would use, but let's just say it's a dish I often cook just out of ease, and also to help with weight a bit, is brown rice. And brown rice was actually what Sonia suggested, because white rice actually, there's something about it that does not help. I know there's like a key difference between brown rice and white rice. I'm just like, she told me like there's something about brown rice that actually helps with, yeah, that's starch. That's what I was getting at. Like they're like white rice. God, again, when it comes to words that have a W, like one has W, one has an R, or vice versa, it always fucks me up. You could say it's a bit of a speech impediment on my part. It isn't. It's just when I was learning vocabulary, like that was one of my challenges as a kid, and I thought I got past that shit, and I guess it just fucking came back. Because I swear, when Miyazaki's I want to say 2011 film, no, 2013. It might have been 2011. I couldn't remember. The Wind Rises. When I first pronounced the fucking title, I call it The Wind Wises, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, like, and that was like, that was a pain in the ass title at the time, because I was like, oh my god, like I can't fucking say it right, and I've been getting the hang of saying it better, and it just fucking annoyed me. So. Is it just me, or like I'm trying to say this without like kind of going all over the place. I'm aware Wrath of the White Witch is an enhanced version of Dominion of the Dark Gen, and where I'm at right now is actually past where the original game ended. So I'm beginning to wonder, why couldn't level 5 just enhance everything in Dominion of the Dark Gen and just end the game right there? Like, because I do feel the game had a proper ending, in a sense, after defeating Shadar. Like, that felt like a final boss. I know the White Witch is still relevant to the main plot of the game, but I'm beginning to wonder... I'm beginning to wonder something about the White Witch, like... Was she really necessary for the game or something? Like, was she necessary for the plot at all? Like... I could just be missing something. I don't fucking know. I mean, this just feels like story DLC expansion a bit. I mean, I'm not trying to complain like too much right away. It's just I don't know, like yeah, I'm seeing like the after effects of defeating Shadar. Like, okay, like we go back to Dean Dondell, and like I get that, but I'm kind of wondering, like, what is the rest of the game supposed to entail? Okay. Okay.
So, farewell.
Yes. Thanks for everything, Your Majesty.
So it's the end of our double act, is it? You made one heck of a sidekick, Ollie boy.
When you get home, you look out for Myrtle, won't you?
Hey, come back and visit, you hear? We'll go somewhere dangerous, for old time's sake.
You got it. Thank you, everybody.
Be good, Oliver.
But not too good.
See you next time our world's in a potch.
Take care, all of you. Thank you.
Farewell, Oliver.
An end to pain.
Huh? What's that? What did you do, Ollie boy?
Nothing, I promise.
Pitiful fools. My gift of mana will cleanse your tainted soul.
Oh, what the hell?
This stuff.
What?
What is it?
Snow? But it isn't cold.
Oh, whoa, what the hell? Whoa, what the fuck?
What is this?
What the heck?
Your Majesty!
Oh, shit!
Marcus-san!
You must come with me! Far, far away!
Oh, shit! Oh! Oh, damn, It just dawned on me what this reminds me of. I'm trying to remember. Xenogears. So, in disc 2 of Xenogears, there came a point where like specific citizens become possessed, and there's like some sparkly shit that comes from the air, and it like descends and possesses people. This actually kind of reminds me of that a bit. I'm holy shit, like what I'm starting to kind of realize with Ni no Kuni is that it feels like an amalgamation of like other properties without coming off like a fucking ripoff, but like the familiars kind of play off like Pokemon or Persona, as I think some people tend to compare Persona as well, but let's see, Pokemon, the scale of adventure being akin to Zelda. There's also, Ghibli, like, in general. Uh, and then, fuck, what else is there? And yeah, and now for some reason, like, I'm kind of, like, for some reason, like, the game kind of feels like it kind of, I'm not saying they directly borrowed from Xenogears, but that stuff, like, that mana or whatever the fuck the White Witch, like, sprinkled on to Ding Dong Dell and, like, caused, like, citizens to be possessed. Like, there's actually a plot point in Xenogears. Granted, it's kind of brushed through because Disc 2 breezes through the rest of the plot because production trouble. But there was a point in Disc 2 of Xenogears where people were getting possessed, and it was after something. I don't remember what caused it, but there was shit that was sprinkling, like, throughout like a number of territories, and some specific citizens got possessed as a result. And I'm like, oh shit, like, that's what I was kind of remembering. So I was like, oh, and it's kind of funny that I bring that up because it happens in Disc 2 of Xenogears, whereas this happens post Dominion of the Dark Djinn, if you were to compare this to the original Ni no Kuni, because where I'm at right now is post storyline that the original version, that the original game did not have. So I guess you could say this is kind of Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Disc 2, in a sense. Actually, I think that might be an appropriate way to put it. But I'm starting to feel like level 5 took, maybe got inspired by a few things, and then they were like, oh, let's it like, for some reason, like, Ni no Kuni, like, feels like an amalgamation of certain IPs, and they didn't but they didn't, like, lift them that closely. They just kind of said, oh, like, we like this and this and this, let's sort of sprinkle a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there is the saying, all ideas come from somewhere. So, I guess you can make that. I mean, look, Star Wars fucking took. I mean, George Lucas was inspired by a shit ton of things and, turned it into his own thing. But again, when people think about it, it's more of a it's more designed like a throwback to, like, classic properties, I guess. Like, it was meant to be like a throwback to, like, I mean, shit, the outline was meant to be like a throwback to, like, the film serials that, where people go to the theater and they catch, like, an installment, and then it gets to be continued, and then you have to come back next week to watch the next one. Yeah, that was kind of that was the idea. Flash Gordon and I believe Flash Gordon was what George Lucas was trying to make, but couldn't get the rights. That's why he made Star Wars, practically. So, ooh, airship, cool. I get to finally see this thing fly. And as for Marcuson, yeah, he looks a lot like Howl. I don't know about the long hair, though. That's... Did he... No, his hair was more, like, down to his neck. Not so much down to his mid-back. Oh, yeah. Well, no. Haku's hair was down to his neck, too. So... Except his hairstyle was much more... Oh, speaking of Ghibli, I saw the English trailer to Boy and the Heron. Holy shit. Robert Pattinson. I'm fucking amazed at how crazy his range is in that one, because I actually confused him for Willem Dafoe. Because if you haven't seen the trailer, when you hear, like, a crazy laughter, I confused that for Willem Dafoe because, you know, he's kind of he tends to have fun playing crazy characters. Yeah, it turned out to be Robert Pattinson, and I'm like, wait a minute, that wasn't Willem Dafoe, that was Robert Pattinson? Oh, I guess the lighthouse did something to him. Yeah, you know, I feel bad for shit-talking Robert Pattinson years ago because, let's face it, he wasn't that good in Twilight, and yeah, he's kind of like back saying, yeah, fuck the Twilight fans, like, or, I don't think he specifically said that, but I don't think he looks fondly at the Twilight fans. I'm like, damn, that's kind of ballsy. But, yeah, he's practically said that after those movies were over, so I'm just like, well, he had nothing to lose after that. But I mean, good for him to step out of that, what do you call it, that trap. Like, he actually kind of opened up to other stuff, and, I mean, he landed in the lighthouse, turned out to be really fucking good in that, and yeah, so good on Robert Pattinson to kind of step up his career a bit and not be stuck doing, like, fucking teen dramas and shit, or whatever the hell Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox were, you know, resorting to, I guess. Yeah, and speaking about this part of the game, I did look up the walkthrough just to kind of get a general idea of how far I'm at, because I didn't look up fucking, like, details and shit, but it does sound like this is, like, the 7th section of the 7 sections that the walkthrough I'm looking at, so I'm guessing I'm approaching the end game at some point. So... Yeah, but no joke about Boy and the Heron. I actually really want to see that in the theater next month. Like, after seeing the English trailer, because they actually showed clips of it that were different from the previous one, like, God, that movie looks fucking gorgeous. Alright. Oh, and speaking of Xenogears, and I know I made that comparison between this and Xenogears on one front, there actually is another thing those two games have in common. The rather limited amount of songs that they both have, or excuse me, the rather limited themes they have in their respective soundtracks. Xenogears, if I'm not mistaken, I think had 44 tracks. This only had 34. And even for a small soundtrack in comparison, it doesn't, like, whatever song gets used in places doesn't feel overdone. Which I'm actually fucking surprised. Because Xenogears, there's a couple songs that got overused and they just did not fucking work in some places. So, but this, on the other hand, it's like, yeah, 34 tracks, but they actually use all the tracks in appropriate places. So, damn, I'm actually rather impressed. So, Okay. Warrior. Oh my god. Okay, very punny. Level 5. Okay, are we ready to go or what? Is there... Oh, I could just fly. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Okay, I will be right back. I'm just gonna get myself a cup of coffee. I'm, you know... Alright.
Mana.
Oh, fuck.
Forbidden spell.
Cutscene. After the
Death
cutscene.
knell for this fallen world.
Indeed. It rings out again, as once it did for Nazca.
Each time this world ends, one cannot help
Huh.
but recall
Okay, so wearing the hat
many
actually
lost
blocked out the fucking daylight. Like, I can actually see what I'm doing in the
The
game.
one whom we termed executor. Bringing an end to this world was his duty.
A task to which he was palpably unequal. And I will not even speak of his duplicity.
To think he shared a soul with the Savior, and that he hid this fact from us. It seems that mankind has disappointed your radiance yet again.
At the last, the Dark Jinn attempted to save this world. To protect the very creatures that first plunged him into despair. I will not be defied. All who defy our will shall perish. The mortal who shared a soul with Shadar still draws breath. Should he too choose to defy our will, his reward shall be death, swift and certain.
Alright. Alright. I'll be back. I'm also gonna refill this real quick while I'm at it, just so I can drink something cold. Alright, be right back. Oh, fuck you. Try and hit a kid? Okay. Well, that's what I get for being on the road. Oh, hello, Resident Evil-esque camera angles. Huh? Hmm? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put the hat back on so I can actually fucking see the screen better. Yeah, yeah, it actually blocks out the daylight so I can actually see the game better. Like, I could actually see my screen better than having the daylight block all that shit out. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so when P mentioned that it was her fault that the ash came down, okay, I think I'm starting to see what I think I'm starting to see something regarding P, and if I happen to be right, I mean, so be it. But even if I am, I wonder if there is a story behind, I wonder if there is a backstory that will fill in some of the blanks here, much like how Oliver and Shadar did, like especially with Lucien or whatever the hell his name is. I think I'm beginning to understand that P is the soulmate of the White Witch. She mentioned about blaming herself for the ash falling, and her eye colors are the exact same as the White Witch. I don't think there's any other characters that have had a similar eye color. So, And not to mention, Pete is also rather fucking mysterious up until this point. So, or no, she's been mysterious this whole entire time. So I'm like, look, process of elimination, I got a feeling there's a strong connection between P and the White Witch. So even if it's kind of spelling out by this point, I'm sure there's a story behind all this that is actually worth sticking to, even though it's rather obvious. I mean, I'm not gonna bitch if they. I mean, look, the thing with Oliver and Shadar, I mean, that surprised me. I was like, wait, wait. So you're telling me this antagonist has a connection to Oliver this entire time? Like, holy shit! It's like Ni no Kuni took the Darth Vader reveal. And come to think of it, yeah, I could see Star Wars as a. I'm not saying Star Wars as an inspiration because they never explicitly stated. It's like, okay, they probably took the fucking formula out of Star Wars with this. Like Darth Vader turns out to be related to the main character, but he's not the main baddie. That's the Emperor. You got Shadar having a link with the main character, but Shadar's not really the real bad guy. It's the White Witch. So oh yeah, and speaking of the comparison between this and Xenogears, okay, you also have Faye and Ed. They're one the same. So, okay. Okay, we're gonna cast Gateway.
What's going on, man? No, I thought we would be safe here. This place should be beyond the reach of the manor.
Can these
The
people
hell?
really be the ship's crew? They've been turned into monsters.
Time for some target
You
practice.
can't. We can't fight these people.
What? You'd rather let them tear us to pieces, would you?
Leave it to P.
Hey!
P, look out. Please get better. Sanctify.
Sanctify? What? Okay.
Blimey, did you see that?
She cured them just like that.
Yeah, I'll get around to watching Pluto. It's just
thing like her letting rip with a blooming great spell like that. That's amazing.
Yeah, so anyway, I'll try to get around Pluto. It's just I don't want. What I'm trying to manage is time between me streaming, me working, and other shit. So I'm trying to what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find I'm trying to find an open time where I'm certain that I have time to spare to watch it. Because what is it? Like me doing like watch-alongs and shit, like, you know, live watch-alongs, like I don't that's like primary, secondary, whatever is the term underneath secondary. Like it's like third on my priority list. So, well, I mean, content-wise, I mean, although granted, streaming's what I've been doing more of, but it's tertiary. Actually, what I would like to primarily get back on is producing reviews. And okay, so I'll finally spill what I'm actually okay. Tertiary. Did I say it right? Or did I fuck it up? I swear, if this is like a difference between American and British accent, I swear to God. Tertiary. anyway, so I'll finally spill what video I'm actually working on, and when I posted the pic that said sound only, that was actually a big fucking like when I placed sound only, because again all I had was just sounds, no video. Uh, the sound only image was like a bit. It was actually straight out of that series. Now, keep in mind, this is something I had already released before. It's just the reason I'm okay. The reason I'm going back to it is to rectify the mistakes I made in the previous version, but also update it because of the new mic and stuff I might have missed before. So it's Evangelion. But I want to make this the final fucking cut I make of this. Like, I do not want to go back and fucking fix it and do it again. Like, fuck that shit. Because I want to just get that one behind me and then continue to the shit I've been really wanting to talk about, which is the movies that followed. With the exception of Death and Rebirth, that one is not going to get a review per se. That's going to be more of a retrospective instead, because again, there is no fucking point in me there is no point in me reviewing that one, because it's just recap. And also the Rebirth segment was more teaser for, it was just teaser for Evangelion anyway. But if for some reason, like, what is it? But here's the thing. There is I will do a video on Death or Rebirth. It's just, it won't be stylized as a review. It would just be like a retrospective. It would be just me essentially kind of documenting why it exists and just kind of leave it at that. And consider this like I guess you could say, like, kind of like experimenting, if this is like something I'm willing to kind of do later. But it's just like, because here's the thing with Evangelion Death or Rebirth, it kind of opened the door for like other animes to have like their own compilation films. Granted, Death or Rebirth not really a compilation film, but the Death segment really is. But because here's the thing, if let's say I go over Attack on Titan, I'm not fucking covering the compilation films. But if I ever mention them anywhere, it would probably be like, okay, there's like, let's say I reviewed the first season of Attack on Titan. I'll probably give the compilation film a mention. I mean, I'll probably just watch it out of curiosity, see how it kind of fares out, but I probably would just give it a short mention and just kind of leave it off at like that. Same goes for Gurren Lagann. And actually, by the way, Gurren Lagann is actually one of the three I'm going to take a look at. Consider like the upcoming three I'm working on as like the pilot reviews of like my rebooted run. Emphasis on pilots. Yeah, Gurren Lagann is the last of the three so-called pilot reviews I'm working on. And actually the second one, so the one that's following Evangelion is actually another revision, but and it's because I made because there's a major fucking flaw in that one too. I'll leave it at that.
So this is Oliver's imaginary friend, then?
Oh, and
Young, what's her name? Bean, was it?
And also, just a bit of a heads up, I'm also going to work on like video game reviews simultaneously, and it's largely because with video games they take longer to fucking work on. So, and I do have some franchises I want to look at. And by the way, Metal Gear is going to be one of them, which would actually give me a good excuse to give MGS5 another shot. But I'm not fucking streaming that one. I tried. It is not a fucking game I'm willing to spend hours on. I think what I'm gonna do at the very least is fucking let's play that bitch. I'm not fucking streaming that one ever again. Fuck that.
You mean P?
That's me. I'm P.
Oh, and also just a bit of a heads up regarding MGS5. When I do come back to that one for the sake of actually finishing it and finally getting that one off my back, I'm sticking with the PC port going forward because better video quality.
But why is it that we can see her all of a sudden?
I just stuck with the PS3 version out of consistency with the other games I played on the PS3.
Ah, well, that's easy. Allow Professor Drippy to explain. We can see her because she's
And yeah, God, the PS3 port is a fucking nightmare to play MGS5 on.
Obviously.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean that we should have been able to see her when we went to Motorville?
Oh, I have to explain every little thing now, do I? I may be a fount of wisdom, but I got my limits, right?
Same here.
What we do know is that this girl destroyed the crystal.
Like, I know a lot of shit, but
She possesses
I
the
got
power
my
to
limits
purify
too.
mana. The spell she used, I have never seen its like. It was miraculous.
Miraculous? No, it was sanctify.
Oh my god.
Sanctify.
Sanctify.
Sanctify?
Yes.
So P could return those poor people in Ding Dong Dell to their old selves.
Indeed she could. In this child, you have the solution to this rather unfortunate problem you face.
Huh?
Okay, who was that?
It's you.
You were the one who sent us back to the past.
Yes. You may call me Gallus.
Gallus?
I am a member of the council that determines the fate of this world. The Zodiacs.
Oh?
The Zodiacs? The fate of the world?
Oh yeah? And what would a busy fellow like you want with the likes of us?
I came to thank you. Your power awoke the child.
The child? Oh, you mean P?
I do. Through her, you now possess the power required to purify this world. Sanctify.
Sanctify. You mean P's magic can save the whole world?
Indeed it can. When you combine your power with hers.
Diddle-doo!
Young,
What?
at long last, the one you have awaited has come.
Yep. Now we're friends.
The time is close at hand. For both you, young P, and for you, Oliver. I wish you well.
Bye-bye, Doodle-doo!
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. That sounds fucking stupid, but at the same time, like, look, I do understand that this girl is, what, 5, 6 years old? 7? I mean... Goodness. Okay, I know I mentioned an anime that's a completely different genre, but I'm aware of a little girl from Spy Family, Anya Forger. Yeah, she's like a little girl, and she's like probably, I'm assuming probably one of the reasons that's worth watching Spy Family. I don't know. I don't think she's one of the main reasons, but I can see why she's a rather popular character. It's just because some of her antics are, I guess you could say, considered adorable. But, yeah. She's got quite the quirk, though. She likes peanuts, but doesn't like carrots. I like both, so, boo. I like carrots. Yeah, I know some people call it Spy X Family, but the X is supposed to be silent. Kind of like Hunter x Hunter, Gunsword. I'm probably missing one. Yeah, the X in Hunter x Hunter is silent. It's odd that people actually pronounce the title with an X, like, because it's on the fucking title. It's like, no, the X is just there for stylistic purposes. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I mean, when you, as far as like anime or manga that have the word X in it, there actually is a series by Clamp that is just simply titled X, and that's just how it's pronounced. But there's also Rurouni Kenshin, which, if I'm not mistaken, when it was brought in the U.S. originally, it was renamed Samurai X for some reason. Oh, because the main character's got an X-shaped scar. I'm like, that's a... I mean, it's kind of a cool name, but it's like... really? Or were they just afraid that, oh, the name Rurouni Kenshin just wouldn't catch on back then? I don't fucking know. What did they even hunt? I only ever seen hunters fight each other. I have no idea. Actually, if there's a title I don't think made any sense half the time was Bleach. Like, what is the word fucking bleach referring to? Like whitening clothes? Like, okay. Yeah, I actually found out that the name, that like the series Bleach is actually named after a Nirvana album. And hey, Nirvana's local to me. Ha 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 ha. Suck it. Oh, but then again, Taikuba also made Burn the Witch, which is not a Queens of the Stone Age reference, but rather it's rather named after a Radiohead song. Cool, I guess. Yeah, the song was fine. I'm just like, okay. I'm just saying, like, I'm starting to catch on. Taikubo really likes music. Hey, I do too, but Taikubo, you got nothing on Hirohiko Araki, because he names a shit ton of things after songs or bands, like way more than what you fucking do. I'm just saying, like, Hirohiko Araki with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like, essentially, like, lots of characters, lots of stands named after groups. Yeah. Although, sadly, a lot of those names had to be renamed for localization. Like, Emperor Crimson. Yeah, that's not his fucking name originally. I know that for sure. Let's see. Fuck, I'm trying to think of another one. Six Bullets, Sex Pistols. Japan really loves Radiohead. Why do you think that is? Maybe... I mean, if I really had to guess, maybe it's because of their electronic side, I want to say. I don't know. I mean, shit, if I really had to name a band from years ago that Japan really fucking loved, it was Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Because I believe when Emerson, Lake and Palmer came to Japan, like, they really liked them when they came there. I think it was because of the way they did their music back then. I mean, Nobuo Uematsu, like, was greatly inspired by them. So, I mean, shit, if it wasn't for Emerson, Lake and Palmer, I mean, who knows? Maybe Dancing Mad's final phase wouldn't sound the way it is. I mean, shit, like, Nobuo Uematsu was a big prog rock fan. So, I mean, there was kind of a reason why I made that connection between King Crimson's Moonchild and Epitaph from FF6, which, oh, funny how it's called Epitaph in FF6, because that's also a song title from King Crimson. I'm like, motherfucker. I mean, if Nobuo Uematsu explicitly said, oh yeah, I like King Crimson, I'm like, yeah, no shit. It's just, okay, I kind of wish I kept playing this in October because, zombies. Oh well. It's not that scary anyway, so, let's see. What's another... I'm trying to think of another group, that... I'm trying to remember who. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I'm assuming Radiohead was popular in Japan, but actually Hideo Kojima likes that group a lot too. Fuck. What's another group? I don't hear much about the Beatles. Like, I'm assuming they're like, yeah, they were fine. I mean, I think America loved the Beatles a fuck ton more. I mean, shit, America loved British groups back in the day. I mean, there's a reason why it was called the British Invasion back in the day. I mean, there's like a fucking pantheon of fucking British groups that I could cite. I mean, Beatles, Rolling Stones. I'm guessing the Kinks was British. If they're not, my bad. No, Beach Boys was American. Jimi Hendrix was actually British and American, so that doesn't count. Although Jimi Hendrix is phenomenal. Damn good guitarist. One of the best I ever loved, too. Grew up listening to Jimi Hendrix, and man, his fucking guitar playing's like insanely good. Oh yeah, look, I may love video games, but man, you can hear me talk about music for like 2-3 fucking hours, and I would never get fucking tired of talking about the subject. Like that's how much I care about that medium. I mean, there's a reason I keep music streaming services subscribed. Because that's kind of my fucking crack. I mean, hey, better than I mean, look, music is better than doing drugs. So, but I mean, hey, it kind of helps me de-stress after work if I need it. I guess Nine Inch Nails might be another group Japan likes, because Akira Yamaoka seems to really dig them. Actually, I listened to Nine Inch Nails' album Downward Spiral. Yeah, I can really tell the fucking Silent Hill influence there, because that album sounds like loud, demented, disturbing. Depressing. Well, that's the that's the lyrical content, but I mean, the soundscape of like the industrial rock soundscape of Nine Inch Nails on that thing is like, yeah, I can really tell where Akira Yamaoka got his influence for the Silent Hill soundtracks. Especially on the louder side of Nine Inch Nails. Okay. I gotta... That's unrelated. It would be really nice if phones would have, like, notification sounds for specific apps instead of just, oh, I don't know. Shit. Let me heal Oliver real quick. So... as I was saying. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like music groups and like video game like connections in some sense.
We did it!
Okay. If only I kept playing this during October. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Shit. Oh well. Hey, people watch horror stuff like all year. Who gives a shit, really? Okay, sit the fuck down. Okay.
Nice work!
I'm just doing this so I can get experience. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, and on the subject of Final Fantasy real quick, I am very much looking forward to the 20th of January, which is the day before my birthday. And that's because Distant Worlds, which is a orchestral concert that is designed to celebrate the music of Final Fantasy. And they have a habit of playing One Winged Angel last. Look, I may consider Dancing Mad like the best final boss theme in a Final Fantasy game, but okay, let's be real. One Winged Angel really is the more popular of the two. And its orchestral covers, or no, its orchestral renditions tend to be really fucking good. Actually, I would even argue the orchestral renditions are, in a way, better than the original.
Watch this!
Oh, and please, for the love of God, play Liberi Fatali, the opening to FF8. Because that still is a fucking amazing opening theme to a Final Fantasy game ever. Oh, what the fuck? What happened? Oh, and since the venue I will be seeing Distant Worlds at is at an opera house, they gotta play the opera fucking sequence, because they actually did perform the opera from FF6 in other shows. So hey, since they're doing the Distant Worlds Final Fantasy concert in the opera house, they gotta fucking do the opera. It would be a huge disservice to the venue to not fucking do the opera. Come on. Maybe I might just, I don't know, post a tweet on their page and say, hey, since you guys are performing at a Seattle Opera House, can you guys actually play the opera at, at this venue, please? I'm just saying, like, it would be so fitting if they can do it. I mean, they performed it before, so why not?
Your chances, do you?
And I suppose that if they're gonna play anything from 16, I guess the Babel theme or whatever was like a very well-known theme in 16. I mean, cool if they do it. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else they could fucking play there. Okay, I'm gonna finish my coffee.
Watch this!
Chirpy Cheesemonger? What the fuck kind of name is that? I need to heal fast. Come on. Okay, I think once I disperse the mana in these two locations, I think I'm just gonna wrap it up there. Besides, I would like to work on a project or two in the meantime. Because, I do have an AMV I want to release at some point. I want to say I got 60% of it done. It's just... It's the shit I have not seen that I'm concerned where I'm going to put that kind of, those clips. And I think I got until February to get it done, so I have my reasons to focus on that kind of shit. Yeah, I think I might need. I think what might need to be done in the next few months is I might have to cut back on streaming half the time that I usually would. We'll see. If I can just I don't know, get stuff like done and we'll see. Okay.
Flippin' heck, that big beast looks cowing familiar.
Oh no! The Cowleafer too?
Oh boy. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why am I taking fucking hits? Let me see if burning helps. Nope. Nope. Okay. Mornstar. Let's see if that helps. Okay, Mornstar really is helping. Good, 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 good. Let's go, 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 go. There we go. Okay. For some reason, I'm taking damage whenever I get hit by this bitch. Why is that? Come on, let's go, 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 go. What? You're fucking kidding me. Damn! Why is this bitch fucking... Why is she dealing damage to me? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Game over, huh? Fuck. Knew it. Okay. Okay. I'm good. Alright. shit. Oh, come on. Let me... no, no, no. Here we go. Come on. Okay, okay, good, 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 good. Come on. Okay. So Orange Star isn't gonna do shit against her. Nice. Oh, shit! She fucking used that too early. Yep. That's what fucking happens. Come on! Get up. Shit. Damn it. Oh shit, I'm the only one alive now. Great. Fuck's sake. Okay, I gotta use Morningstar on her once, and I think that might be it for her. Okay. Got her!
We won!
Goodness.
Quickly, P, smash the crystal.
Oh, crystals. Huh.
Right. Leave it to P.
Yeah, this game has crystals
Sanctify.
too. Hey, it's even got the Gynax bounce. Fuck yeah. What? Okay. To explain the Gynax bounce. The Gynax bounce was a term that was made popular thanks to this right here. Yeah. It's because breast physics. Something Hideaki Anno focused on, to make movement more realistic in terms of motion. Okay, moving on. Hmm?
The mana was fed by the energy that flowed from the black crystals. They formed the cornerstones of the forbidden spell.
I'm sure they did, but now they have been destroyed.
Surely a mere human could not have carried out such a deed.
Could he really be the one?
Your Radiance, what do you intend to do about this?
Fear not, the manor is but a foretaste of what is yet to come. This trifling victory only delays the inevitable.
Indeed. The more mankind struggles, the more surely its fate is sealed.
Yes, they cling to a frail, fleeting hope. But it is soon to be torn from them.
To see mere mortals raise arms against your radiance.
An amusing spectacle. We look forward to it. Now, Gallus, are we to understand that you have had contact with the boy?
I have. I wished to gauge his power.
Gauge his power? And you expect us to believe this? Can it be? First Shadar, and now you.
You doubt the word of a fellow counselor?
What nonsense!
Enough!
Your Radiance?
Enough, I say!
Yes, Radiance.
May I, your radiance?
Okay. Huh.
wake up! Father, why are you sleeping?
The Wizard King, your father, he slipped away most peacefully.
Oh, what?
He's there. Why are you crying?
No, I'm not crying.
Your Highness, it is time for you to take your father's place.
You mean I'll be Queen P?
Yes, that is what is expected, Your Radiance.
Really? I wonder if I'll be a good queen.
And so, the preparations for the succession are all in place.
All matters of state have been entrusted to the Council of 12.
That's right. You don't have to worry your pretty little head about a thing.
Look at her. Princess P hasn't the faintest idea what's going on.
She is no longer a mere princess.
Ah, you are quite right. Please accept my humblest apologies, Queen P.
You look simply radiant, Princess P.
But we had better start calling you by your true name, Queen Cassiopeia.
Ah.
Called me P.
You're a big girl now, and after today's ceremony you'll be known by your big grown-up name.
But
Your subjects are all toasting your health, Queen Cassiopeia.
They're sure that you'll take after the Wizard King and lead our kingdom to a glorious future.
But I'm P. I don't want to be a queen.
And their reaction. All right. Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, I should have went to Ding Dong Dell first. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh shit! Got jump scared a bit. Alright. Why am I taking damage? Okay, why am I taking hits every time I hit someone? Is it one of my weapons, or... A sword and beard dark ma- Oh, okay. That explains it. Okay, fair enough.
Let's go! Here
Better luck next time.
Look, it's a crystal. Yeah, we have to smash it.
Looks like he's got other ideas.
Poor King Tom.
We'll have to give him a right royal battering.
Hold on, what's this? Emergency management, what the fuck? Okay. fuck's sake! You fucking pussy! Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up! Come on. Got him.
We won!
The crystal's right there.
Okay, here goes. Sanctify!
Apis, at least I have you to talk to. What
Yep.
the council are doing?
She's the White Witch.
Can it be right? Earlier on, I overheard the captain of the guards. He said the kingdom was in a parlous state.
He spoke of people too poor to buy bread and of the starving dying in the streets. Yet, the council assure me all is well. Just who is telling the truth? Tell me, Apis.
This is most troubling. The Queen persists in her wish to involve herself in the affairs of state.
Should this continue, she may realize that it is we who now rule the kingdom and alert the populace.
Surely it would do little harm to allow her to sit on the council, provided that we keep the more sensitive matters from Her Majesty's hearing.
Yes, and ensure that she is made publicly responsible for all of the council's decisions.
Ha! A most splendid idea. We shall keep our kingdom while she takes all the blame.
Father, I know you will be proud of me. Today, the council gave me their approval. I am to be involved in the affairs of state. Now I can work for the best interests of my subjects. I have taken a long, hard look at myself, and I have decided to put my subjects first and do all I can to rid the world of war and famine. Father, I have learned of the existence of an ancient spell with the power to end all suffering. I shall do you proud. I vow that I will master that spell and save my subjects and kingdom from despair. Soon, Father, soon I shall bring the light of hope into the lives of my people.
Okay, after this next kingdom, I'm gonna call it.
was nothing.
Here goes!
Ready?
No slacking, you lot!
Here goes!
Ready?
We won!
Look, there it is!
So we're back here again.
Stop your whinging, man. I mean, it could be worse.
Huh?
Oh! Knickers!
That tank! That's the very latest weapon in Hamlin's arsenal. You're telling me machines are turning into monsters now? I cannot say. Whoa!
Porco Loco?
Just the machine. Let's show it what for.
Okay.
It's time for your magic.
Right. Sanctify!
All right.
How could this happen? Every man, woman, and child in my kingdom. How? Why did this happen? Mana was meant to help them. Not this. Tell me why.
My name is Cassiopeia. I am Queen of Nazcar. When I was a child, I was known as P. I lived together with my father, and did not want for anything. Then, when my beloved father passed away, I ascended the throne, little knowing what horrors awaited me. Ignorant of the affairs of state, I allowed the Council of 12 to control everything. But the Council paid not the slightest heed to the well-being of my subjects. I had always thought of Nazcar as a peaceful realm, but now I saw that it was blighted by greed and torn apart by conflict. The scales had fallen from my eyes. I felt the desperation of those ground down by poverty.
Oh, hold on. So, Queen Cassiopeia has a council of 12. I swear, if one of those 12 got the whole entire council to betray her, gee, that's like Judas Iscariot times 12. Kind of making Queen Cassiopeia like a Jesus figure. I'm not trying to read too much into that, but I wonder what the story behind the Council of 12 is about.
I felt the pain of those fighting for survival. And I saw how I had lived a gilded life of luxury. A life they could never hope to enjoy. I decided that I must change. I would work for the good of others and do all I could to eliminate conflict. That is how I arrived at my decision. That is what drew me to the spell that would save the world. Mana. When I came to use that spell, not a doubt clouded my mind. I was certain that the mana would purify the hearts of my people. But then,
My dream of peace turned into a nightmare. All those whom the manor touched became beasts and turned upon each other. For years, the nightmare went on. The years stretched to decades. And still it continued. Then one day, I realized there was no one left. The council was gone. The guards were gone. My ladies in waiting, too. They were all gone. The manor I had unleashed had claimed the lives of every one of them. I am completely and utterly alone. But death is a privilege I shall never know. And who can say what this endless solitude may make of me? That is why I have decided to fill these flowers with my memories. If you have found this flower, I pray that you will find your way to me. That is my only wish. Until then, I shall be waiting, always waiting, alone in Nazcar.
Hold on. Oh, someone's got leaf blowers. That's what I was hearing. Alright. Okay. Hold on, we're not going there just yet. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, so that's gonna do it for now. For Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. I think that's a good spot to stop. Okay, real quick. I'm just gonna check the walkthrough for the game because I want to see how far I'm practically at. Because I just want an idea of if this is like approaching the end game by here or... Alright, let me see. Let me look up game facts. That's my phone. Oh! I'm actually approaching the end game. Damn. Like, you know, this part of Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch kind of feels like a second disc of any JRPG, of any role-playing game. Because usually the... Oh, God, my eye's itching. Because, you know, with games like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, usually... Because those games were like 3 to 4 discs. 3 if it's 7, but 4 discs if it's 8 and 9. The last disc of those games were always the shortest. And that's because, well, you know, space and all that. So they were able to... And also, let's face it, like, they always end the games with an FMV, and usually those take up the most space of any disc back in the day. But this section of Ni no Kuni does feel like a disc 2 if this were back in the old days. Like, this would have been the last disc of the game, and, I mean, let's face it, like, yeah. And not to mention, the point I'm at with Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, this stuff was not in the original DS game. So, yeah, this is like unique to, yeah, like I said, this is unique to Wrath of the White Witch. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch for now. I will come back later tonight for some more Grim Fandango. And then, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, until next time, take care.